Shadows play a very important role in photography. You have soft shadows, strong shadows, and everything in between. For this theme, I want you to take photos with strong, dramatic shadows. This will help you emphasize textures in all kinds of genres, and it will also help you take creative photographs. As you can see in these videos, I am going to photograph myself, but you can use any subject as an example. Strong shadows are very easy to create. All you need is a bright source of light, whether it's sunshine or actual artificial light. I'll be using natural light, but as I said, you can use any kind of light that you like. The most important thing is the creator of these shadows. What I mean is the thing that will help you create interesting patterns on your subject. So in this case, the subject is a person, but you can use any subject you like. So I'm going to go ahead and use some kitchen utensils that have patterns in them, so holes through which sunshine can seep through and cast really interesting and creative shadows on my face. And as you can see, the results are interesting, unusual. The point is for you to experiment with different things in your home and outside of your home. So if there are branches outdoors, you can use those. But if you're indoors, then just use kitchen utensils, curtains, really anything that comes to mind and grabs your attention. Don't be afraid to experiment with unusual things. So I am going to use VSCO to enhance some of the portraits that I took. So here are a few of them. I'm just going to crop some parts of the photos. Let's start with this one. So first of all, I'm just going to crop because I don't think there should be a lot of negative space in this photo. And by negative space, I just mean the part that doesn't have the subject in it. As I said, I'm just using myself as an example. You can take photos of anything you like, doesn't need to be a person. So I like this filter. I'm going to go to Tools and increase the exposure just a little bit. And then I'm gonna play around with the skin tone just to see if a certain tone would look more flattering. Vignette, I'll just add a little one for more drama, and then before and after like this. Next, save. And then I'm gonna go to the next photograph and just choose what I like. I think this looks cool with the light in my eye, so I'm gonna again experiment with filters. Black and white would be cool, of course. You can just do whatever you want for your photographs. Feel free to experiment, but also be open to leaving your comfort zone, trying something different. Going to Tools, this time I'm just gonna drag the exposure down because I want that contrast to be more obvious. And then of course I need to crop because I don't want the kitchen utensil to be very visible in my shot. So this is how I would crop it. It's okay if a part of it is visible. And then I'm going to increase contrast just a little bit as well, before and after. Next, save. And then I'm going to Snapseed. This is only applicable if you want to remove certain flaws from your shots. So if, for example, you have a certain photograph that you think is flawed in some way, like here I see some pimples. So I'm going to go over and open it in Snapseed. I'm going to go to Tools. And then Healing, zoom into your photograph and brush over any parts that you would like to fix. And then once you're done, this is what it looks like. So there was a pimple and it was replaced with a piece of a little bit of light. Also here, go back to Healing and just brush over the area that you would like to fix. Very simple, very easy, and it's good just for improving the look of your portraits. If you don't have any portraits, you can just skip this part, but if there are any flaws, maybe you're taking a photo of a product or a landscape, you just want to remove some part, just go to Tools and Healing and you'll be good to go.